Hey y'all, what's up guys? It's your boy Jalen here, and just got off of work, and I'm hungry. As you guys can see, I haven't even changed my clothes or anything. But I wanted to come to you guys to talk to you guys about basically the time that I learned how to swim. So I guess this is gonna be like a story time slash mukbang, but I'm gonna eat y'all because I'm hungry. But yeah, if this is your first time actually coming across my channel, this is your first time actually seeing my face, or knowing that I exist, if this is your first time actually being here, first off, thanks so much for clicking on my video. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. If you guys have already subscribed, then you already know what I do over here on my channel. So welcome back. Turn those post notifications on. That way whenever I post anything, you guys can be informed, come over, check it out, see what I'm up to. And yeah, if you guys hear something in the background, I've got the wind blowing because I'm hot, so don't even mind that. But yeah, let's just jump right into this video. So when I was a kid, right, I loved the sea. I swear I was a merman. I swear I was. I loved the sea. Like, I would go to the beach like early in the morning, and I would leave the sea sometimes maybe after 6 in the evening, and my mom would beat my ass, but I honestly didn't care. It was worth it. I loved everything about the sea. Like, my eyes would be completely like blood red when I left the sea because I would open my eyes under the water. I thought I was a fish, honestly. I thought I was a fish. Everything about the sea was just beautiful. And I live in the Caribbean, so usually we had like nice weather, hot sun, and then a lot of other kids would come to the sea as well, come to the beach as well. So it was just good fun. I loved running and diving and everything. But of course, that's when I learned how to swim. But before I learned how to swim, there was a floating jetty, right? So at the beach would be a floating jetty. Now it's not like the piers that are wooden that go out into the water. It was like a plastic, I don't even know how to explain it, but it was like a plastic floating device that was on the water, that was on top of the water, and it would basically float on top of the water. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, it was a floating jetty. So a lot of kids would hang onto the sides of the floating jetty and go round until they made it back to shore, and that's how like a lot of kids learn how to swim. But I remember specifically, I'm not sure how old I was, but I must have been about maybe 6 or 7, 8 for the oldest. And I can remember it being morning time, and I was bugging my mom to take me to the beach. Mom, can I go to the sea? Can I go to the sea? Can I go to the sea? Mommy, take me to the beach, please. Mommy, take me to the beach, please. Mommy, can I go to the sea? I can remember her telling me like she would take me after she was done doing her chores. I can remember still bugging her, Mom, take me to the beach, take me to the beach, can I go to the beach? Mom, can I go to the beach now? Mom, can you take me to the beach? Mom, when you're done, you can finish your chores when you take me from the beach. Mom, please take me to the beach, take me to the beach. I was a freaking pest. So I kept bugging her, kept bugging her, kept bugging her. I can remember she was washing, well, she was doing laundry, she was washing her clothes, and then she finally decided to take me to the beach. Like, yeah! I finally get to go to the beach. So I remember taking my bath towel, and we set off to the beach. When we got there, it was morning time, so it was maybe about like after 10, maybe minutes to 11 in the morning. So there didn't really have a lot of people there. I can remember they having like a few fishermen on the water, but no kids or anything, because majority of the kids would come to the beach at around 12, like noon, high noon, 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock. That's when majority of like the kids from my village would come to the sea. So I can remember us going to the beach and they're having like only a few people, like a few fishermen and absolutely no kids. So, mind you, I can't swim yet. I can remember walking onto the floating jetty and standing there just looking at the water and hearing my mom tell me to be careful because I can't swim. I sat down on the floating jetty and put my 2 feet in the water. I just kept swishing them around, swishing them around, swishing them around. I remember my uncle coming along, one of my uncles coming along. Now he used to fish and he had a fishing boat that he would always come and check up on. You know, he'd always come, make sure it has gas, make sure it has oil and everything. He'd always come and check on his fishing boat. He loved this fishing boat. So I remember that morning I was sitting on the floating jetty with my feet dangling in the water, and he came to check on his fishing boat. And I was like, Uncle, can you teach me how to swim, please? Can you teach me how to swim, please? No, my mom could swim, but she didn't want to get into the water. So I was like, Uncle, could you teach me how to swim, please? Could you teach me how to swim, please? And he told me yes. So he went over to his boat, because when he came by the bayside, he had a couple of bags in his hand. He went over to his boat, put those bags in the boat, and took off his shirt, and then came to the floating jetty where I was sitting. Now, I'm a little kid, right? Here I am thinking, this dude is gonna like maybe get into the water, you know, put his hand under my stomach, and you know, teach me how to swim, teach me how to do the doggy paddle, you know, and take his precious time with me, you know. No, that's not how it worked out. So he asked me to stand up. I stood up, and he picked me up. So I was like, okay. Now he has me in his hands and he's walking to the end of the floating jetty. At this point, I'm hearing my mom on shore asking him what the hell is he doing to her son, like why is he going to the end of the floating jetty with her child? I'm in his arms, helpless, I can't do shit. I'm wondering like, why is he approaching the end of the floating jetty with me in his hands? Would you believe this nigga actually picked me up over his shoulder like this? I swear he was bluffing. I swear he wasn't in his right mind. Like, he would never actually throw me, 7, 8 or 9 years old, off the end of a floating jetty and knowing that I can't freaking swim. So here's my mom panicking at this time, wondering what the hell he's about to do. So she's like, put my child down. He's like, if he wants to learn how to swim, he'll learn how to swim. It's either sink or swim. Bitch, at that moment I started kicking and screaming and trying to get out of his hand. This nigga lifted me up and threw my ass off the end of the floating jetty. I swear I saw black, and then I just felt a hard splash and tingles. That's all I felt, tingles running down my body. I started kicking and splashing and kicking and splashing and kicking and splashing. I was flinging my arms all over the freaking place, and I can't touch. I remember my legs dangling in the water. I remember drinking so much water, my nose started to burn. I couldn't see shit. All I could see was white, and I could see black, and all I kept doing was splashing, 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 splashing. A moment passed, and like I completely went under, but I never stopped splashing, never stopped splashing. I felt myself come back up. I took a big gulp of air, and with that air came salt water. I kept splashing again, splashing again. I swear to God I was gonna die. I swear to God I was going to die. The next thing I knew, I was on someone's shoulder. Because my mom, she dove into the water to get me. She dove into the water to get me. Like, how can you do that to a kid? You know what I mean? No. I haven't eaten anything for the day, so please excuse me if I'm stuffing my face. But yeah, now the crazy thing about all this was that after my mom brought me back to shore, my dumb ass told her I wanted to go again. I told her I wanted to go again, and would you believe, I went again, and he threw me off the end of the jetty. Only this time, I still drank water, but I made it back to shore on my own. And guess who can swim now? Me, bitch. Me. So, I didn't have like the pretty swimming classes that maybe most of you guys maybe had. I learned the hard way, but I can swim now. And yeah, that is pretty much how I learned to swim. That is pretty much the story about how I learned to swim. I got my ass flung off the end of a floating jetty, almost died. Well, now I can swim. But yeah, this is where I come to the end of this story time. I'm gonna finish up my meal because I'm hungry. But until my next video, guys, you guys don't really have to leave if you don't want to. I mean, there are a lot more videos you guys can check out. So feel free to stick around, click around, and until the next one, keep it safe, fierce, love, and all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.